It's Monday, hooray! Sorry to pop up on not my usual day. Usually it's a Friday morning, but this week, today is the day where I'm going to have some time. So I thought I'd pop on and share a little bit of what I've been up to since I saw you last. So thank you, welcome for popping by. Thank you for popping by, welcome. I know a lot of you will watch this later on, so don't worry if you miss it live. I'll put all the links to everything I talk about in the comments later, so if there's anything that piques your interest and you want to have a look at it closer, do that. Have a look in the comments later. I'll also pop this up on YouTube a bit later on as well. So hello, welcome, lovely to see you. So it's been a really weird mix of really busy and then really quiet. After the Bendigo Show, I just had my usual week of not doing anything. Just I'd had enough people. I just needed my own space for a while, which was great. So I did that. I did a lot of I've actually been making things, which I can show you a bit later on. So let me tell you what's been happening. So last time I saw you, Siren's Atlas book wasn't out yet, but now it is. Hooray! So the US and the UK versions, hello, are out now, all around the world. So if you're anywhere else in the world, check your local Amazon, or in the US Barnes and Noble, or what's that, Fish? Is it Fish Pond? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There's lots of your favorite. Check your favorite online retailer, and I'm sure if you type in Siren's Atlas, it should pop up. So that's exciting. I launched it at the Bendigo Show, and it was lovely to see so many people coming along, specifically just to buy it, to get their hands on the new book, which is lovely. So that's ace. Yay, it's out there. I've seen lots of people showing it off that they've received it in the mail. Now, last time I spoke to you as well, I was talking to you about Granny Square Flare, my other book. Sorry, it's actually sunshine in the middle of winter today. It's actually really nice outside, so a bit glary. So Granny Square Flare, my original book. Last time I spoke to you, I said that my publisher had contacted me asking if I wanted to do hardcover. And I said yes. So it's now here. Hooray. Look. Hardcover. Hello. Hardcover versions of Granny Square Flare. So both the US and the UK version, again, are available. I've just received a small shipment for myself. I have a few on hand, so if you're in Australia and you'd like me to send you one, I can. But it's just so lovely. It's just so nice to have something so solid, and it's got the same matte finish, so it feels nice. But it's just a hardcover, quite a thick, sturdy cover, as you can see. So that's exciting. So it's now, I have seen it on Amazon in the US. So if you type in Granny Square Flare, it'll have, there's three options. You can have hardcover, paperback, or the digital version, the ebook version, Kindle version. So I've seen it. I think it's almost ready. Hello, almost ready on the UK. I think it's there, but it's showing unavailable for some reason. So last time I looked anyway, it might be okay now. But yes, so again, search your favourite online book retailer and you might just see the hardcover there. I am going to work on getting Siren's Atlas done in hardcover as well, because it really is so nice. But that's in process. I can't show you anything yet. It's not finished. It's a bit more, yeah, a few more different things to do. Yeah, so I like to give you the option. So whether you want a hardcover or softcover of my books, that you will be able to choose your preferred format. All right, written patterns. I took some to the Bendigo Show and they were well received. There were some people who just went nuts and really wanted everything, which was lovely. So again, this is what they have. So the spectrum, the swell bag, the Mayan, hello, the Mayan blanket, thank you. This charming boy blanket, the spectrum bag, hello Sandra. The Mill Pond blanket, Giantess blanket, and Radiance. So they're all the patterns that are available in a printed version. So what that is just the things you need in front of you. I've printed on nice paper, and I can pop them in the mail worldwide for postage free. You also get the digital version, of course. So all the extra help, like links to videos and round by round photos, and all the extra help are available for you to look at digitally. But yes, they are all available in my pattern shop now. So, thanks Sandra. I'll put a link down below to put the link to those. Okay, so the Bendigo Show, that was the big thing. So it's a 3-day event in Bendigo. There's lots of sheep, lots of agricultural equipment, lots of farming things. Hello! And lots of market stalls. Like there's sheds and sheds of people selling yarn and yarn, things you need to do with yarn, and a lot of things totally unrelated to yarn. Massage chairs and anyway, lots of weird things. But I chose to go this year and I had a stall on my own, which was really scary to commit to doing that, but it was absolutely worthwhile and I'm really glad that I did. Two of my daughters came with me. My oldest came up from Hobart and my youngest came with me. So they had some sister time. I was able to go to the toilet, get food and that sort of thing, have a bit of a wander around as well because I had them there to back me up, which was awesome. I met so many people and I'm not going to name anybody because I will without a doubt forget somebody, but it was good to meet some of my testers for the first time, some of them for some second or third time or more. So many yarny friends that I really don't see outside of events like that. It was good to just have a quick hug and a laugh and catch up. I managed to go out for dinner with friends for a few nights as well, which was really lovely. I think I really needed that. So many really cool things. I was in a new section this year called the Oval. So on the Oval, oh, well done. One of Judy's just saying that one of her daughter's moving to Victoria, so she's able to go to Bendigo Mills for a road trip. I visited the mills as well. Went out for dinner with the girls from Bendigo Woolen Mills. They actually stocking the new book as well. Yes. What else? Oh, sorry, I've gotten distracted now. Oh yes, lots of people. It was really funny. I was talking to somebody and then a lady that I knew, I've met before at a few other events, was walking by with her 2 sons, and one of her boys yelled out, "Hey, that's my blanket!" because she's got, I can't remember if it's Giantess or mine. I had them both hanging up at the back of my stall and he recognised it. So I thought that was pretty cool for like a 7-year-old boy or something. Okay, so there is a lot of things. There's so much there available for purchase at Bendigo, and you can just, everywhere you look, there's beautiful yarn, beautiful things. And I was very restrained because I was busy most of the time, but I did buy stuff, of course. So I like to buy yarns for a purpose, and I knew this one was going to be there, so I bought some of it. This is called Field of Dreams, and it's a collaboration between the Pearl Box, which are Kylie and Anita, and the Great Ocean Red Woolen Mill. So Kylie and Anita have an online yarn shop. They dye their own yarns as well as stock a lot of famous brands and things, but they wanted to create their own yarn. So they did. They went to Great Ocean Red Woolen Mill and they had their dream blend, and they thought I'd give it a try. And I haven't seen a blend like this, so it's pretty intriguing. It's 50% Polworth wool, 30% linen, and 20% Suri alpaca. I don't know if you've seen Suri alpacas, but they're the ones that kind of got dreadlocks, really long, silky, soft hair. So it's a really intriguing blend. I've found a pattern before I went, so I knew how much I would need to buy, and I'll show you that in a minute. But this is the bluey greeny colour. The colours are really cool. There's like a pinky red and a more vibrant blue and a vibrant green, and yeah, a yellow, a mustardy colour that my teenage daughter thought was amazing. But this was the colour I wanted to choose, so it's lovely. There was other yarn I wanted to buy. I've decided my middle daughter would like a jumper. I'm going to knit her a jumper, and I wanted to try colour work for the first time, so I found a pattern, and I needed to look for a specific colour that she really likes. She's a brownie maroni kind of girl, and I found some with Katrina at the Pirate Pearl Yarns, but she didn't have enough, so I put in an order. She's going to dye up a batch especially for me for that, so that is awesome. And that's it, apart from coffee, food. And I did buy some boots, some very nice blue leather boots, but that's it. So yes, I didn't really have a whole lot of time, but I am very happy with what I managed to snaffle up. What else? Making wise. So, yes. So I finished my timely cardigan. I think I showed you this last time. I'm wearing it. I did wear it to Bendigo. So yay. It's not perfect, but I'm happy enough to wear it. And it's really soft and snuggly and warm. So yay. So that meant I could start something new, which is why I bought the yarn. And I am making, what's it called? Simply Perfect Top by Von Hinterstein. I think she's a German designer. I found the pattern on Ravelry. And it's a summery top. So perfect for the linen, I think, in this blend. Because I live in a very, well, very cold, not by European standards, but for Australia, it's a relatively cold part of Australia. And even in summer, we rarely get really hot. So that's why I thought I'd make this, even though it's got wool in it and stuff. So I've made a pretty good start on it. There we go. So it's kind of bikini stage at the moment. Done the back and it's all done in one piece, well, in the round, well, it is now. So now I've done the front sections and it's all joined up everywhere. It's just pretty much knitting around and around and around with a few increases and decreases and that kind of stuff. So yay, that was a lot of my post Bendigo week was spent just sitting doing that. So that's awesome. Yay. The other thing that I had started, nothing new from me design wise. I've got some ideas in mind, but just not the brain space to actually make them come to work yet. But I think you'll know if you follow me for a while that I made my daughters, the two older ones, when they moved out of home, I said, I'll make you a blanket. And they chose the patterns. And for both of them, I was a very bad mother. And it took me much longer than when they left home to actually finish them. First daughter, it took me nearly 2.5 years. Bad. Because she chose a chevron double crochet blanket. It was just boring. It looks great, but I didn't enjoy making it. And Erin chose Little Woolies mixed stripe blanket, which is great. She has good colours and everything. And I made it all, but it took me a year and a bit to get it to her. So I made a joke that I should start making youngest daughter's blankets now. And because then that might be ready by the time she leaves home, because she's in year 11 now. She's got year 12 and then she'll be out. And then I couldn't let that go because I had no projects to work on. So we found a pattern, we bought the yarn, and I started. So I'm making something that I wanted to make for ages from this book, Tunisian Crochet Workshop, Michelle Robinson. I did a review of it a year and a half, I can't remember, on the blog. I'll put a link to it down below. But in here, she has got this. It's a striped, it's a blanket. Let me see if I can find a picture. So it's pretty cool. I've wanted to make it since I actually got the book, and I just didn't have an excuse. And she saw it and liked the pattern. So I'm off. She chose, it's going to look very similar to the colours of my middle daughter's blanket, but it's actually only 2 the same. So in that blanket I used, I think there's about 7 or 8, maybe even 9 colours. It is good. And this one, there's only 5 colours she's chosen. 2 of them are the same, the maroon and the mustard, but all the other colours are different. But it's working out really well. I'm really happy so far. I love this bit. I didn't like doing this bit. It's really effective. It's got like star stitches. It's a bit fiddly, but it does look really effective. And you can see it does pull in at the side a little bit, but it'll block out. It'll be fine. So yay, Tunisian crochet, my first blanket in Tunisian crochet. But I think it's going to look pretty cool. Yes, so Bendigo Wool and Mills Luxury Wool, that's Mocha. I can't remember what the blue's called. This one's called Stone. The maroon's called Sangria, and this is called Curry. So that's my colours. Yay! I think that's going to be cool. So I'm on my, I'm in the beginning of project fun, so I'm working on that quite a lot. We'll see if that continues. Right, so that's that. All right, now, the last time maybe, I have an app at the moment called Spin Cushions Crochet. I developed it about, I don't know, 4 years ago now. using an online platform, just where you just drag and drop stuff and make it look how you want. And it's been great, but the platform I'm using is closing down. They're not going to be supporting anything that has been made on it in the future. And I've been trying really hard to find an alternative. And there are alternatives out there, but all of the ones that I've found, I can't recreate something that I'm happy with. I can recreate bits and pieces, I can't, but then they're very limited. All of the ones I've tried, and I've tried many, I've spent days and days on this. I'm not going to be happy with the result. And they're also like 4 or 5 times more expensive than what I was currently using. So for something that's free, that's really just a place for you to find where I am, it's really not worth my while doing. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to stop it. I'm going to, this week, I'm going to hit the delete button, I'm afraid. Maybe it'll change in the future. I would like to have it out there again, but until there's a better option for me, I just can't afford the cost of the platforms I've seen, and I can't afford to get it developed individually, you know, get an app maker to make it for me. It's just not viable. So I guess I'm sorry, but that's just the way it goes. Technology is great, but if it's not working, then it's not worth, if it's not going to be working well, then I'd rather not have it. So, but I guess, I mean, I'm pretty easy to find. If you want to find me on any social media channel, typing in spin cushions, you'll find me. Or just type spin cushions into Google and pretty much everything will pop up. YouTube, you know, so subscribe to my YouTube channel if that's how you like to follow me. Follow my Facebook page. Like my Facebook page. I don't know. What do you do? Like, follow? I can't remember. Follow me on Instagram. I guess that's the best way to find where I am. Or subscribe to my blog. Yeah, so I'm sorry about that, but that's just the way it's going. All right, so more exciting news. Good news instead of bad news. I do like the odd crochet pin. The odd pin for my bag. And Jodie Rickrack, or Pinpoints, she's got 2 sort of names, makes awesome pins. She's a lady from Ballarat, and I saw these ones pop up on her Instagram this week. So there's a pink crochet granny square, and there's a blue one. You can see. They come as a set, a blue and a pink one together. So of course, when I saw them, I had to buy them. And Jodie, being Jodie, she sent me a few extras. So I've got a pink and a blue here, and I'm not a pink girl, you probably know, so this one here too. I decided I'm going to do a little giveaway. And I also have, from another time when I bought her crochet pin, she sent me an extra one too. I actually had 2 extras, and I did do a giveaway, but only one of the winners ever got back to me with the address, so this one's still up for grabs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little giveaway. Hello! It's going to be via my newsletter for the month of August. I'm going to run giveaway. So I've got 4 pins there. Yes, a granny square pin. They're pretty awesome. I'll put a link down below to her shop so you can get one yourself if you want, if you don't want to try your luck on the giveaway. Yes, so in my newsletters. So speaking of my emails, as well as these Facebook Lives being a lot less frequent this year, my emails have been pretty sporadic as well. And it's really sort of bothering me because for years and years I have sent an email every week, and I have missed it because I do enjoy the interaction I get. And how do you get to my YouTube channel? I'll pop a link in the comments down below, but if you just go to YouTube and type in spin cushions, you'll be able to find me. Yes, so my email, so it sort of bothered me, but this month I thought I'm going to try and get back on schedule. I'm going to try to do more of these videos. It's still not going to be weekly, but I might do one every couple of weeks. And I'm going to get back to my weekly emails. So when I'm in normal sort of production mode, I send 4 emails a month. Week 1 is usually like a random sort of mishmash of news and things that have been going on. Week 2 is where I share my work in progress, so all my projects, photos, I'll have links to patterns, all that kind of stuff. Week 3 is like a deep dive into a topic, or it'll be a tutorial. So this month I'm going to talk about yarn and swapping yarn in patterns. And week 4 is usually a free pattern. So this month I've got them all planned, what I'm going to talk about in each of them. And so I thought, as a way to motivate me and celebrate being back, I'm going to give away all of those 4 pins as well as maybe a couple of other little surprises. So the details will be in tomorrow's email, the first one, the random news. Yes, I'll drop a link down in the comments to how you can sign up if you want to be part of it. So all you need to do is be subscribed to my email list to be in with a chance to win. Don't need to do anything else. No jumping through hoops. Yes. So when you do sign up for the first time, as well as my weekly emails, you will get a set of 4 introductory emails that's just to tell you a little bit more about my history, who I am, what I do, how you can get help, all the kinds of things that I do. So you get those every couple of days, and then you'll only get at the most 1 email a week from me. And that's it. Yes. I think that's all I have to talk to you about today. Does anybody have any questions or like to know anything specific about anything I've spoken about or not? Oh, one thing I should mention too, October cruise. I think there's still a couple of spots left if you wanted to join me out of Sydney on a cruise. I'll put a link down below to that information later on as well. So it's just a 3-night cruise out of Sydney and back again. And it is going to be lots of fun. We're going to be working on Siren's Atlas patterns, and everybody who comes along gets a copy of the book as well. And oh, you're welcome. I'm glad you enjoy them. Yeah, but otherwise, I think that's all I have for you today. 65 days, Sandra is telling me. Okay, Sandra's coming along. 65 days till the October cruise. Yay, I can't wait. I think I need a holiday. So thank you very much for popping by. I would love to, Lorraine. Lorraine's asked me if I'm ever going to come to the US. I would love to. Look, after all the kids have left home, and then hubby and I might be able to do a bit of a world tour. I'd love to. I'd love to. Anyway, we'll see. One day, perhaps. All right. So unless anybody else has any other questions, or you can always shoot me an email, shelley@spincushions.com. Oh, I'd love it. Or comment below on the video or anywhere, and I'll get back to you. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I won't see you next week, but possibly the week after. We'll see how things go. Thank you very much for popping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye.